4 of the series. Part 4. That's right, Batman Forever. Joel Schumacher, Val Kilmer. Not much you can really say about this movie. It's known to be not one of the best Batman movies, but I remember it being really entertaining when I was a kid. Jim Carrey as a Riddler, Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. All great actors. Don't know how it did bad, but who knows? I mean, I enjoyed it as a kid. I remember watching it years and years ago. Haven't watched it since, so now I'm pushing in my mid-20s, so maybe I'll have some stuff to say about it. But you guys already know what time it is. I will be watching the movie. I will be commentating on it while we watch the movie together, and then after, I'll see how the movie holds up and see how Val Kilmer does as a Cape Crusader himself. And also, as an add-in bonus, I'll throw in Jim Carrey as a Riddler and Tommy Lee Jones and see how they do as their two characters. They're great actors, so I think they'll do just fine. I really like Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and I thought he did a fun take on it. But not much more to say. Batman Forever. Let's go. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't know Tim Burton produced this. Did know that, though. Val Kilmer, new Batman, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey, Nicole Kidman. You can tell how much different this is than Tim Burton when he directed it. I mean, you can already tell by the colors and like just the production. Even kind of a different bat symbol. Alright, you got all the gadgets. Ooh, new Batmobile, okay. I remember really liking this Batmobile as a kid, but now I can tell how this Batmobile was just used to sell toys.
Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir?
I'll get drive-through.
Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be a different Batman. Looks like a different Gotham City to me. I can already tell why I like this as a kid. The acting is already over the top, so I think kids would like this a lot more than adults.
I'm Meridian.
She specializes in neuropsychology, multiple personalities.
By the way, do you have a first name, or do we just call you Bats?
He's known to do that. I don't think he's coming through there. Come on, he's too smart to do that. I could already tell Tommy Lee had a good time with this, though. Oh, he was in there. He was probably hiding up top. What the hell is that? You can tell by his gadgets, too. It's a lot more showy. It just seems like it's being used for, like, toys for kids.
It's a trap!
No. Come on, you had to know that was a trap.
When we open that safe, we'll have everything we ever wanted.
This is so cartoony. This is closer to Batman 1966 than Batman 1989 was. Batman 1989 was like more realistic compared to this.
I like how the mask.
I just noticed that. I like how the henchman masks are two different colors. So I guess like Two-Face, so that's supposed to say that those are his henchmen. Come on, that was too easy. Damn, Tommy Lee is really over the top in this. This is a really different Gotham. I haven't seen that been used in so long. That's how people would lock their cars in the old days. I'll give Schumacher this. He knows how to make an opening for a movie, because that is a lot of action for an opening scene. That looks like a computer game. Something I just noticed, and I saw online today. Jon Favreau was on his left behind him. That's a cool cameo, considering how big he is now. Big time director, big actor.
Precisely. What's on all our minds? Brainwaves. My invention beams any TV signal directly into the human brain.
I mean, that's kind of like VR. That's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, Ed, and the answer's no. You were supposed to understand.
Val Kilmer has that sense of being cool, calm, and collected like Bruce Wayne should be. So I think that's why I remember liking him as Batman and Bruce Wayne. Yeah, this is really different than Batman 1989. Different music, different look. It's more showy.
I'll bring the wine. You bring your scarred psyche.
What kind of psychiatrist is this?
Or do I need skin-tight vinyl and whip?
Reference to Catwoman.
Met the right woman.
Women want this?
3D and VR. Dude, Nick one was ahead of his time. He would have been a millionaire now.
Riddle me this. What is everything to someone and nothing to everyone else? You're mine, baby, and now mine comes with the power of yours.
So he gets smarter while other people uses technology. That's what I'm getting. Oh god. Another person out the window.
Harvey Dent, once Gotham district attorney, was horribly scarred by underworld kingpin.
No, he looks a
Batman tried to save
lot different than he did in Batman 1989. A lot more pale.
If you look at the numbers on my face, you won't find 13 anyplace.
We're gonna be introduced to his place. That's a really small place. He already has a lot of Riddler stuff. Why would you have that in your house? Like a dummy with a costume of a Riddler. Damn, man.
Guess I'm early.
Tear one off and scratch my head. Once was red is black instead.
A match.
The Flying Grayson!
So that must be Dick Grayson. I like how their outfits resemble the Robin's cartoon costume.
Even my director attention to the middle of the civil reign. That's 200 sticks of TNT. What the hell do you want, Harvey? Batman. Surely one of you knows who Batman is. Hell, odds are one of you pasty-faced twits is Batman.
Saved the day, right? Nope, but they all fell. Damn.
Bruce, get you to take him in.
Oh, why would Bruce be picked to take him in as an orphan?
Okay, I'm out of here.
Oh,
Excuse me.
no. Another scene where we have to witness his murders. The parents. So this is connected to Keaton's Batman, right? This is the same Batman, if I understand.
Is this a Robin?
My brother's wire broke once. I swung out and grabbed him. My father said I was his hero. I flew in like a robin.
Ah, but your father was right.
I've never heard that analogy
I can
before,
tell.
but I mean, it sets up Robin, so. This Two-Face? Yep. Just run him over. Oh, damn. Any way to set off an explosion in this movie, huh? If I didn't know who directed it, I would think it was Michael Bay. That's kind of reminiscent of Batman 1966 when they climb up the wall.
I hope you made extra. Who the hell are you? The Riddler. I can help you get Batman.
I would have never paired up Harvey, Two-Face, and the Riddler in live action.
I simply love what you've
I
done
mean,
with this
I
place.
guess it works for this movie, but I would have never thought to pair them up.
Beautiful. It's dark and gothic. This is how I found you. Let me demonstrate.
Leave that master, Dick. I'll attend to it.
I'm not used to being waited on now.
Really? Because you seem pretty good at telling Alfred what to do. I've never seen anybody in my life do laundry like this.
The 8 of us go forth not back to protect our king.
Living room.
How do you change his hair color so fast?
My vision.
A little wig?
The box in every home in America.
So I guess they become more powerful, depending on how many people use it. Very odd concept. This guy's nosy. So, when the intruder comes down, you automatically show everything in the Batcave to that intruder?
I'm afraid Master Dick has gone traveling. He took the car. No, sir. The other.
What did he do? That's scary.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Hey man, he might not be Batman, but he can sure fight.
Master!
I was out there tonight, I imagined it was him that I was fighting. Even when I was fighting you.
Were you really fighting him?
Do you understand?
Kind of looked like you were throwing a tantrum. Oh, it's Lil Uzi Vert. How did he become so big so fast? Like, how did he get up there? Hmm?
Step inside, give it a try. Edward, if you can introduce images into the mind, what prevents you from
He takes off his
extracting
glasses,
images
too.
out of the mind?
Good evening, Mr. Wade.
I like how this is very futuristic, but nowadays, I feel like this could happen any day now. It's basically VR or 3D. Oh, there you go. That was a Indiana Jones moment. Oh, it's a trap. If you want him dead, why do you always leave? Wait till he dies. So Batman makes booty calls, I guess.
I'm wishing there were somebody else.
Huh. When you kiss him, wouldn't you know that it's Bruce? I mean, like, I feel like kissing someone
I've met someone.
would feel the same, right?
I understand. Chase is coming over for dinner. I'm going to tell her everything.
You literally tell every girl that you're Batman, don't you?
Oh,
Oh.
Or you'll be
The killer is still Jack Napier, right? Oh, I wonder who that could be. Oh. Damn, man, you gotta do Alfred like that?
Don't kill him.
Mm.
If you kill him, you won't learn nothing.
What do a clock, a match, chess pawns and vowels have in common?
Edward Nigma.
Now that kind of made more sense than how they put it together in 1966 Batman. The way they said Riddler.
Except the prototype with the notification.
Robin. New suit.
Mr. Taylor.
Holy rusted metal, Batman!
Oh my god.
The ground, it's all metal, it's full of holes, you know? Holy! And this is for me!
Ooh, Robin's pissed.
I'd rather see you in jail.
Stupid. But no more.
Stupid. I like his little mole. Oh wait, no, that's the period of the question mark. I just noticed that.
Yours is the greatest riddle of all. Can Bruce Wayne and Batman ever truly coexist? Let's meet our contestants!
Let's meet our contestants.
Which one will it be, Batman? Bruce's love? Or the Dark Knight's junior partner? Wait. I have a riddle for you. I see without seeing. To me, darkness is as clear as daylight. What am I?
You're as blind as a bat.
Exactly.
So what did he just put in his mask? Is that like a computer?
Aren't you forgetting something, Harvey? Your coin.
Oh, more coins. Oh my gosh.
Dr. Burton tells me you know who Batman is. Edward, please. Who is Batman?
He does have a thing for blondes. Batman and Robin. Perfect ending for the next sequel. And we're out. And that's a wrap for Val Kilmer. And God am I happy. In all honesty, Batman Forever, just finished it. My thoughts after it. It's an okay movie. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's a guilty pleasure probably for a lot of people. It is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, we have yet to see Batman and Robin, but I think Val Kilmer did a pretty good job as Batman. I mean, I might be in the minority here, but I thought he did not a bad job. He did the good acting. He looked the part. He was very mysterious and aggressive in the role of Batman, and very authentic, I feel. He did a good job, in my opinion. I liked him. I thought it fit him as an actor to play this part. I thought it was pretty good. I thought the material he was given probably didn't do him justice, but he made the most of what he was given, and so for that I applaud him. don't enjoy it as much as I did when I was a kid. I'll seriously admit that. Because as soon as I started watching this movie, I didn't get the same excited feeling as I did when I was a kid. Like, enjoying watching all the action. Because, like, I caught a lot of dumb stuff in this movie. It was just such a total 180 from, like, Tim Burton's Batman with Michael Keaton. It was just so corny. Like, it was almost made to be like a comedy, honestly. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be a serious Batman movie. I mean, maybe that's what Joel Schumacher was going for, but honestly, I think it ruined the Batman name a little bit. I mean, and I'm glad that Christopher Nolan picked it up and made Batman serious again. I mean, maybe back in the 90s, this came out in 95, maybe they were looking for just, because they knew Batman was marketable, so maybe they were just looking for a reason to get kids to enjoy the movie and go out to the theaters and ask their parents to buy memorabilia and toys from this Batman. Because I guarantee you, the only reason this Batman was made was to sell toys and market new product for the Batman name. Yeah, because I can't see Batman in 1989 with Tim Burton. I can't see that really being marketed to kids, because that was kind of dark and kind of scary, especially Batman Returns. That was more of a adult film, even if it was PG-13. But as a whole, it's not the best Batman movie, but it's still fun. I mean, like, you could see the actors had a good time playing these roles. Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, Harvey Dent, he was over the top as hell. I mean, come on, that was, like, exaggerated to the max. He probably read the script, he probably looked at the movie and saw the concept and said, if it's this type of Two-Face that I'm playing, I might as well go all the way with it on the level of insanity and craziness. Because he's a very decorated actor. He's been in the business for a long time. So to get a big actor like Tommy Lee Jones to play a role like Two-Face and then go all the way to Crazyville with it, that's got to be his own doing. Because I would honestly think, like, if he read this, he would have turned it down in a heartbeat. Jim Carrey is known to take roles like this. I mean, like, very over-the-top eccentric, uses his hands and uses his body. The Riddler for this movie was basically meant for Jim Carrey, because I can't see another actor playing this role. I don't want to use the same word, over-the-top too, but he was very much overacting to the max. Like, I mean, the way he played Edward Nygma, I mean, when he would yell at his boss, or how he would, like, make his riddles, and how he would pick which costume he was using. Is just like, the material he was given, the material he used in the movie was very out of left field. I mean, but we wouldn't expect anything less from Jim Carrey. That's what he does best. He's a very over-the-top actor. He's very funny, though, too. I mean, everybody knows that. Everybody has to admit. I feel like everybody on Earth has seen at least one Jim Carrey movie, so they know what they're getting themselves into. Does it mean I like him any less as the Riddler? No, I still put him so far at the very top as the Riddlers I've seen in live action, because there's only a few. Edward Nygma, the Riddler in Gotham, he did a good job. The Riddler in Batman 1966, he did a good job. Then there's just Jim Carrey, right? I mean, I might be wrong, I have to research that, but I think there's only like 3 Riddlers in live action. So until we see a new Riddler, I vote as Jim Carrey the best that I've seen so far. So actually, as I was doing this, I was researching why Val Kilmer did not return as Batman, and it looked like he just grew tired of the role, which kind of makes me sad, because, like, I think he did not a bad job, but especially maybe he didn't like the material and maybe he didn't like where the movie was going. But I think, from my understanding, he said in a quote that he grew tired of the role and it didn't really matter who was playing Batman. That it was just like, it could be some guy under a mask and nobody would really care. And so, like, I guess he didn't think this role was a challenge for him and he didn't enjoy it as much, which kind of makes me sad, because I would have liked to see him in Batman and Robin over George Clooney, to be honest. But you get what you get, I guess. So, Nicole Kidman as Dr. Chase Meridian. What can I say? It's another blonde actress. Bruce Wayne and Batman have a thing for blondes. I mean, there's a running gag here, obviously. So, nothing really more to her role than just to be another love interest for Batman, as we can see. Nothing very outstanding about her performance. I mean, she is a great actress, but for what she was given in the role, didn't really matter if she was in it or not. I mean, literally, if they scrapped all her scenes, it probably would have been the same movie, right? But she did good. She did her role justice. But what else can I say? That's it. Nicole Kidman did a good job for what she was given. Chris O'Donnell. First time we were seeing Batman in live action, I guess, since Batman 1966 with Adam West and Burt Ward. How did he do? I remember as a kid, I really, really liked him. I thought he was very cool. I remember the scene where he washes his laundry. I thought that was pretty cool when I was a kid. Now watching it as an adult, I'm thinking, like, who the hell does their laundry like that? Like, that's so exaggerated and over the top. Like I said, all these actors were given specific roles and specific scripts, and they were told what they were given, and they had to work with what they were given. I mean, like, there's not much you can do with this role. We saw Robin, how he became Bruce Wayne's sidekick. So this was kind of like a beginning story for Robin, in a sense. We saw his family get killed by Two-Face. He wanted revenge, something similar to what we saw in Batman 1989 with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. So, I mean, it was very reminiscent and very similar to the earlier Batmans. So we got to see Batman, Michael Keaton, take revenge on Jack Nicholson in Batman 1989, and now we see Robin, who had a choice this time whether or not to kill Harvey Dent Two-Face, which he didn't, and technically, I guess Batman kind of did kill him, but not really. I mean, all he did was throw up some coins, and he just plummeted to his death. But Chris O'Donnell as Robin, he did a good job. I liked him. Like I said before, I like when movies have continuity, and there was a part where Chase and Val Kilmer, Batman, were on top of a roof, and she made a comment because she was trying to get at him, trying to get under his cape, apparently, and she made a comment like, what do I need to get under your cape? Do I need to wear skin-tight vinyl and a whip or something like that? So that was obviously a reference to Catwoman, and so I kind of appreciated that in a sense, because that refers to Batman Returns, the movie before this came out. So I know it's a different director, different cast, different Batman, same Alfred, same commissioner too, Commissioner Gordon, but other than that, all different cast. But that was appreciated. That, even though it was kind of a dumb scene. I mean, like, who in their right mind would try to get at Batman, especially use the bat signal as a way for a booty call? That's something you would probably only find in this type of movie, because I guarantee that wouldn't be in a Christopher Nolan Batman movie, or let alone Matt Reeves' new Batman movie. Because if that's in Matt Reeves' new Batman movie, I'm walking out. I'm just telling you right now, I'm walking out. So Val Kilmer, where do I keep him in the rankings of all the 7 Batman? Probably in the same spot I gave him in the beginning when we started Batman 1966. He is not the worst Batman I've seen, and neither is Adam West. He's not the worst Batman, not by a long shot. He did his part. He did a great job, but for my taste, I like Val Kilmer as Batman. So I will put George Clooney last, followed by Adam West second to last, and then third to last is Val Kilmer, in my opinion. Sorry, that's just how I feel. I thought he did a good job, and I would have loved to see him in Batman and Robin over George Clooney. Sorry, that's just my opinion. But Batman Forever as a whole, I enjoyed Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I enjoyed Val Kilmer as Batman. Tommy Lee Jones did a funny, eccentric, very over-the-top job as Two-Face. Not my favorite portrayal of Two-Face, but not horrible. We've only seen Two-Face in live action twice now, in Batman The Dark Knight, and we saw him in Batman Forever. That's only the live action performances, right? Oh, and as Harvey Dent in Gotham, the TV series. But that's honestly it. So Tommy Lee Jones gets like a B- C+ for me for his performance. I'd probably give it a higher performance if I was 12 years old, but yeah, whatever. And so Batman Forever as a whole, I would give this probably solid C+. I mean, it's enjoyable. It's funny. I laughed a lot in the movie, which I don't really like doing because Batman, I take him more seriously than comedic. But I enjoyed myself. So C+, not the worst Batman I've seen on live action. But yeah, hey, I enjoyed myself. And lastly, second to lastly, Chris O'Donnell as Robin. We're going to see him again in Batman and Robin because I know he reprises the role. I remember watching that movie a long time ago as a kid too, and I remember I loved the hell out of it. I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. I loved Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, and I don't know the actor of Bane, but all he did was just go. That's it. So, I mean, like, I can't really judge his performance. I think he was like a wrestler or something, the guy who played him, or some type of bodybuilder or wrestler or something like that. But yeah, I know he wasn't really an actor. He just meant to look the part. But Chris O'Donnell as Robin, he did a good job. I enjoyed him. He was cool. He was very... that was definitely not him doing all those acrobatic stunts and stuff. I enjoyed seeing him when he was like doing the flips and like jumping to get a look at Batman's secret lair when Alfred was going in. I mean, like, there's another dumb thing. Why would Alfred, knowing that Dick Grayson was watching him, go into the lair? Like, did he want him to find out? Like, was that on purpose? I do not know. I think it was on purpose because it's a movie and we needed to see Robin in live action, so Alfred was all like, what the hell? This kid wants to know. Might as well lead him down the path. And Nicole Kidman as Chase. She did good. She looked great. Not much else. I mean, we all know she's a great actor. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up Batman Forever, and we are on to Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell. Can't wait for it. I know I'm gonna get a laugh out of it. So that's what I look forward to. I look forward to laughing my butt off. That's what it is. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys watching my movie review of Batman Forever and watching the movie with me, but in clip form. So I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and hopefully you guys get a kick out of it as much as I will, because I know I will. I know I enjoyed it as a kid. Probably will be the same thing with Batman Forever. As an adult, I probably won't enjoy it as much, but I know I'll get a kick out of it, so I look forward to that. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to see a discussion how you rank Val Kilmer in all of the Batmans, because like I know he's not the most liked Batman, but I know he's also not the most hated. So I want to see where you guys rank him in your Batman picks. That would be cool for me to know. Because I want to know if I'm in the minority here. Because, like, I honestly didn't think Val Kilmer did a horrible job. So, yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you soon. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Peace.